Japan just hit a record 35 million tourists last year. Here's why every single one of them is going back. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are in Japan, and I genuinely do not know where to start because this country broke every single expectation I had. In this video, we are covering Tokyo and Osaka across a 7-day trip. I'll show you what to do, where to eat, how to get around, and the part everyone actually wants to know, what it costs. Real numbers, no sugarcoating. Fair warning, Japan is not the cheapest destination in Asia, but here's what surprised me. For what you get, the food, the trains, the safety, the sheer amount of things to do, it competes with anywhere in the world at any price point. All right, let's get into it. Getting to Japan from the US is a long haul, no question. From the West Coast, you're looking at around 11 to 12 hours direct. From the East Coast, closer to 14 to 15 hours, usually with a layover. For flights, I'd check Google Flights and set the dates to flexible. Round trips from major US cities average between $700 and $1,100 right now. Cheaper if you book 2 to 3 months ahead and avoid cherry blossom season in late March and April. That's when prices jump hard. One smart hawk, fly into Tokyo's Narita or Haneda and fly out of Osaka's Kansai airport. It's called an open jaw ticket and it saves you the hassle of backtracking. Same price, zero wasted travel time. Once you land at Narita, the fastest way into central Tokyo is the Narita Express, the NEX, about $35 to $40, and it drops you right at Shinjuku Station in about 90 minutes. Before anything else, and I mean before you leave the airport, grab a Suica card. It's a rechargeable IC card that works on basically every train, subway, and bus in Japan. You can even use it at convenience stores. Load it up with about $30 to $40 worth of yen and you're set for days. Oh, and cash. Japan is still very much a cash culture. ATMs at 7-Eleven and Japan Post Bank accept foreign cards with no issues. Pull out cash early and keep it on you. For a mid-range trip, you're looking at $60 to $90 a night for a solid hotel in Tokyo. Shinjuku and Shibuya are the most convenient neighborhoods. Everything is walkable and you're connected to every train line. If you want a uniquely Japanese experience, book a capsule hotel for at least one night. Sounds weird, sounds claustrophobic, it's actually really cool. Around $40 to $50, ultra clean, and it's something you simply cannot do anywhere else in the world. Book as far ahead as possible. Tokyo hotels during peak season fill up 6 to 8 months out. First morning, Asakusa. Get there by 8 or 8:30 a.m. Sensoji is Tokyo's most famous temple, and if you arrive early enough, you will have this ancient gate and courtyard almost entirely to yourself with the morning mist still hanging in the air. By 10 a.m., it's a crowd. By noon, good luck. Go early. This is not an optional advice. Admission is free. Walk the Nakamise shopping street for snacks and souvenirs. Try an ingoyoyaki, little cake things filled with red bean paste. About $1 each. Absolutely worth it. Okay. Shibuya Crossing. If you've seen one image of Tokyo, it was probably this. The world's busiest pedestrian intersection. 600 people crossing from every direction at once when the light turns green. The best view is actually from above. Head to the Starbucks on the 2nd floor of Mags Park right at the crossing. Buy a coffee, grab a window seat, and just watch. Free view, great coffee. Now, Teen Lab Planets. This is a digital art museum in Tokyo, and it is genuinely one of the coolest experiences I have ever had. You walk barefoot through rooms filled with water, light, mirrors, and projections that react to your movement. It costs about $25 to $30, and you need to book at least a month ahead. It sells out constantly. Let's talk Tokyo food, because this city has more Michelin stars than Paris and New York combined, and you don't need to spend a lot to eat incredibly well. For breakfast, any Japanese convenience store. I know how that sounds, but 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson in Japan are not like 7-Eleven in the US. They have freshly made onigiri rice balls, hot sandwiches, matcha lattes, and egg salad sandwiches that are genuinely some of the best food I ate the entire trip, around $2 to $4 per item. For ramen, find a spot with a line outside. In Tokyo, a line means it's real. Budget around $12 to $15 for a bowl. You will think about it for months afterwards. Splurge meal, try kaiten sushi. That's the conveyor belt sushi you've probably seen. A place called Uobe in Shibuya delivers sushi by high-speed rail to your table, around $25 to $30 for a full meal. Unreal. Okay, Tokyo is incredible, but Osaka has something Tokyo doesn't. Osaka has personality. It's louder, friendlier, cheaper, and most importantly, the food is better. I said it, Osaka is widely considered Japan's food capital, and after spending 3 days here, I completely understand why. Dotonbori is Osaka's main entertainment strip. Canals, neon signs, and more food per square foot than anywhere I have ever been. It gets compared to Times Square, but the vibe is actually way more fun. Here's what you need to eat in Osaka. First, takoyaki, little octopus dumplings, crispy outside, molten inside, covered in sauce and bonito flakes, about $4 to $5 for 8 pieces. Get 2 orders. Second, okonomiyaki, a savory Japanese pancake stuffed with whatever you want. Cabbage, pork, shrimp, cheese, around $8 to $10. Sit at a counter and watch them make it in front of you. Third, kushikatsu, skewered and deep-fried everything. Meat, vegetables, cheese, all on a stick. There is one sacred rule. Do not double dip in the common sauce. One dip, that's it. The restaurants take this seriously. Osaka Castle is a must. It's a 16th century fortress right in the middle of the city, surrounded by a massive moat and stone walls. The castle interior is actually a museum, worth the $6 admission. The park around it is completely free and one of the nicest urban green spaces I've ever been in. All right, the moment everyone's been waiting for. Real numbers. I am not going to give you a fantasy budget. I'm going to give you what this trip actually costs. Flights from the US, budget $700 to $1,100 round trip. That's the biggest variable. Accommodation for mid-range hotels in Tokyo and Osaka, plan for $70 to $90 a night in Tokyo, $50 to $70 in Osaka. For 7 nights combined, call it around $500 to $600. Food, if you're doing convenience stores for breakfast, ramen, and street food for lunch and dinner, you're spending about $40 to $60 a day. That's $300 to $400 for the week. Transport on the ground, subway cards, the bullet train between cities, a day trip or two, budget around $200 to $250. Activities, team lab, castles, temples, a day trip, roughly $100 to $150 for the week. Total for a 7-day Tokyo and Osaka trip, all in, flights included, around $2,000 to $2,800 per person. That's the honest number. And for what you get, honestly, it's one of the best value trips in the world. Before I wrap up, 5 things I wish I'd known before my first trip to Japan. Number 1, cash is still king. Many local restaurants, small shops, and temples are cash only. Keep yen on you at all times. Get it from 7-Eleven ATMs. Number 2, the trains run on time, like to the second. Avoid the morning rush hours of 8 to 9:30 a.m. and the evening rush of 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. if you can. It's not dangerous, just packed. Number 3, quiet on the train. No phone calls, keep your voice low, put your bag on your lap on the overhead rack, not the seat next to you. Japan has unspoken social rules, and following them makes the whole experience smoother. Number 4, Google Maps works perfectly in Japan. Use it. The train system looks intimidating. It is not. Google Maps will tell you exactly which line, which platform, and how many minutes. And number 5, book Team Lab, popular sushi restaurants, and the Ghibli Museum way ahead of time. These sell out weeks and sometimes months in advance. Check before your trip, not after you land. And that is Japan. 7 days, 2 cities, and I've barely scratched the surface. That's honestly the most exciting part. Japan is the kind of place that keeps revealing itself the longer you look. If this video helped you plan your trip or just made Japan feel a little more real and a little less overwhelming, that's exactly why I made it. Hit the like button if you got some value out of this. It genuinely helps the channel. And drop a comment, Tokyo or Osaka, which city sounds more like you? I read every single one. Subscribe for a new travel video every week. Next up, we are going somewhere completely unexpected, and I think it might be my favorite video yet. Safe travels. I'll see you in the next one.